Hey y'all, welcome back to Cooking with Coot. Man, we're gonna do something really cool tonight. We're gonna make taters and onions in the cast iron skillet. Yes, we are. Ready? Here we go. All right. So let's come right over here and show you what we got. We got a done started cutting on. Okay, so you don't have to watch all of it. We take us a knife and we cut all this skin off. You can use one of them fancy peeler things if you want to. I don't want to though, cause I like using a knife and get it cut up like this. And we're gonna have to slice them up. We're gonna make these potatoes and onions really happy. Yes, we are. This will be about the happiest potatoes and onions in the neighborhood tonight, boys, I'm telling you. So we get that all cut up like that. I always like to rinse it a little bit, like that, see? Then we're gonna cut them kind of thin. Some people cube them up. I don't like Cuba. So we just slice them. That Cuba stuff, that'll get you in trouble. Just kind of get them cut up here. Be careful. Be careful using a knife. You don't want to cut yourself. Alright, so that's got our potatoes. Now, we got our skillet. We're going to put it on this side. We done preheated it a little bit. It's starting to smoke some. That means it's just about ready. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to get this onion too. Cut the top and the bottom off of him. Yeah. This is what makes your breath nice. We love kissing after we've eaten the big old onion. Yeah. Alright. We just take that layer off, set it over to the side. We throw it away in a minute. We just gonna cut it up right here on the counter. Done to clean this counter. Don't worry about that counter. Don't worry about that counter. A little dirt won't hurt you. Get this thing cut up, diced up. Don't worry about that counter. It needs some knife marks in it. Yeah, boy. Here we go. Then you can take and go the other way with them. See that? Works out really nice. Just dice it up. They gonna cook away. They gonna cook away a lot. Get this all ready. Boys, I'm telling you, this is the way we do it in the mountains. Mountains of East Tennessee, fried potatoes and onions. Woo-wee, yes. We love it, we love it. So, we got all that ready to go in the skillet. It's been preheating a little bit. Yep, it's doing good. Now I'm telling you what, it takes a lot of butter to do this right here. So we're gonna take a stick of butter, okay? And that was about 6 to 8 fist-sized potatoes, all right? We're gonna put that in there. Yep, so there we got the butter in there. We're gonna let that go. Yep. Then we just gonna flavor it a little bit with some bacon grease. That's what makes your food happy in there, that bacon grease. All right, now we're gonna cut this fire up to medium high. Actually, we're gonna put it on high here and get it really good and going. Yep. And we're gonna let this butter melt all the way up. You wanna use vegetable oil, you can. It won't be no good, but you can, no, you can use vegetable oil if you want to, but we don't. And we're just gonna put it right in there. Get as much of it as you can in there. If you want to chop it up and put it in a fancy bowl so you can pour it in there nice, you can do that. Now, the secret to this is a whole bunch of salt. So we're going to put some salt in here. You know how taters are? Whew, they need a lot of salt. But be careful at first. All right? We don't want to put too much in it first. So we're just going to go over them a little bit here. Then we're going to let them cook up. And we're going to go ahead and put us a little pepper in here. I like to use the box. Get it in there. Get us some pepper all over the tops of it. And then we're still on high heat. We're going to put this lid on it. All right, lid's still a little hot. We're going to put the lid on it so that it vents a little bit. See that vent hole right there? Once it gets going good, cut it back to a medium high. All right, we want it to cook a little bit hot. We're going to let it go for about 10 minutes. All right, we're going to let it go 10 minutes and then we're going to come back and look at it and see how it's going. All right, now we've been going a little over 10 minutes. Let's take a look. Now you see I got my bowl here. I like to use this. Sometimes people pick it up and let the water drip back in there, but sometimes when you got some oil stuff in there, that'll cause it to pop and mess your arms and all that up. And I don't like messing my arms up. So I just let that water drip right off in that bowl. So we're just gonna set it off to the side now. That's got a good start. Let's take a look and turn these over. See what we got going on. Yeah, all right. Woo, look at that golden brown. That's what you want to see right there. You sure do. Grab a hold of this skillet. You want to turn it around a little bit. Get these turned over. Go ahead and turn your fire up on high now that you don't have your top on it. Yes, that's what you want. These are looking good. Boy, it smells good. Them onions make it smell so good. You want to keep moving them around now. So you move them a little bit, and then you let them rest. You go ahead and turn that up on high, and then we're going to watch them real close. If you're not careful, they'll burn on you. You want to keep moving your skillet a little bit. Keep them flopped over until they get brown all over. And these are these you can't, no, Yukon. These are Yukon taters. We had them imported special for this show, all the way from the Yukon, just to show y'all how to fix them. But you can use red taters, white taters, russet taters, whatever kind of taters you like. They fry up, frying potatoes. If you want to cube them up, you don't want to slice them like this, you want to just cube them up, you can do that too. Takes a little longer to get them done, but we like them like this around here. Now once you start turning them over, you can look and see how much pepper's on them. We got a pretty good bit of pepper on them. Come and look up there real close. You can see some of the pepper around on them. And it depends on how you like them. We like them kind of peppery, but not too awful much. It could stand a little more pepper. Now, I'd be careful about putting any more salt on them, but I might sprinkle a little more pepper on them. You want them all to kind of brown up. And I tell you, how brown is brown? I don't know how brown is brown. How brown is brown? It's as brown as you want it to be, I reckon. So if you like them, some people like them really crunchy and brown, so you just have to cook them a long time. Some people like them tender, like these are right here. They getting kind of tender, they kind of falling apart. We like them really, really brown. Now if you want them super duper brown, you might not want to use quite as much oil as we've got in here. You might want to use, a little less oil. Cooking them with that lid on them helps them get tender, kind of steams them in there. So what you do is you just turn them over so they can brown. See how brown they're getting? Yeah, boy, it's looking good. Just kind of flip them over, flop them over. Oh yeah, they smell like tater chips now, boys. Now that's getting good. That's the way we like them here, nice and brown. So you flip them over. You notice I turned that skillet around too. That's so we don't get any hot spots. And these are just about done. So here's what you do. You just keep flipping them over like that and then leave them alone for just a few minutes and let them brown up. And you come and you mix them up again and you get them just as brown as you like them. Still cooking on high heat. So we're gonna let these go just a little bit longer. I like to sneak one out every now and then and give it a try. Here's my sneaking out fork. And I like to get one that looks like it's about in the middle, not brown as the brownest one, and not as brown as the brownest one. You understand what I mean? So I like to get one out and see that's a good one right there. Whew, whew, whew. Now don't just go and put it in your mouth right out of the skillet. Not unless you want to say a bad word. I'm telling you, that'll make you do it. Don't ask me how I know. But you kind of blow it best you can. See, I've got these grate here. That distributes the air real nice. It'll cool it down fast. You can just taste a little bit. That's it. I'm telling you what. Woo, yeah, that's good. And by tasting it like this, you can tell if you need any more salt on them or not. These are about salty enough, but we'll let whoever's eating them finish up salting them. Now, I just about to throw that back in the skillet, and if I wasn't filming this, that's what I'd have done. But since I'm filming this, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put that over there just like that. Now I know some of you probably making fun of my cutting skills and stuff like that, but let me tell you something. You don't have to be all fancy like them people that do all them cooking shows. You don't. All you have to do is be able to get it cut up a little bit, throw in the skillet. Look how pretty that is. That's as pretty as anything you want to see right there. And I just absolutely butchered that onion, if you want to know the truth. That's okay, I got him in there, didn't I? And I'm telling you what, he is just as happy as if he'd been cut nice. Yeah, he is. Why? Because he's in this skillet of mine, and because he's got some bacon grease and some butter. So once you do this a time or two, you can get lit. Now see how they're getting all browned up. Now I'm telling you, we're going just about finish right here, because that's how we like it. All right, we're going to take them out. Now you can put this over in a bowl if you want to, but I don't like to put them in a bowl. Sometimes they get all mushy on the bottom if you put them in a bowl. I like to put them out in a plate so you can spread them out a little bit. And if you want to, you can put a paper towel or something in there if you want to catch a little of this oil, if that bothers you, but it don't bother us none. So I'm just going to move the skillet around a little bit. We're just going to put them out there. See how pretty them is? How pretty them is? We get them put right out of this skillet. Get them in that good television light. I'm telling you, this is gonna make all of my folks around here super duper happy tonight. See that fancy coot move right there? That's a fancy coot move right there. This skillet is basically all done. It ain't messed up or nothing. You can just take and wipe that out with a paper towel and you're pretty much good to go. So that's how you do it. What you do, get you some potatoes, cut them up really good, salt and pepper, onion. I'm telling you what, the folks are going to absolutely love them. Well, I'm glad y'all come and saw Uncle Coot cook this stuff right here. I want you to go and get your cast iron skillet and all your stuff and get you and cook you up some fried potatoes and onions. You're going to love them. You folks will too. All right. Thank y'all for stopping by. Bye-bye. Hey, y'all, don't forget to mash the subscribe and the like button. I'd appreciate it. And tell all your friends to watch Cooking with Coot. I'll teach them how to make their food happy.